Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Rob with you. And we're covering the British Open. A little late, maybe for some folks, especially those over in the UK, half their day's over with. It's already 2:15. Uh, but for us over here in the States, a lot of Americans, a lot of contenders, I think, that could win this thing. Phil Mickelson has a shot. Patrick Reed, my favorite to win, getting ready to tee off on the first hole. So you kind of hope that a lot of America's hopes are not down the drain if the winds pick up today. They're not supposed to, but the course is drying out a little bit, but not a lot. I mean, it's still a slow path and track, and the Americans are just getting used to putting on this. Jordan Spieth, a 65, 5 under, co-leading right now. I think with actually Louis Oosthuizen just took a lead at 16 with 6 under. So Spieth was not co-leading either. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Will Zalatoris was in the rough. And he made a rotating move into the rough. And I mean, some of the rough is 3-4 foot high. He has hurt himself. And at his age, I mean, he is not. I mean, he is built like a stilt anyway. What is he? Maybe 6'1", probably weighs 150 pounds at the most. I doubt he weighs that much. And he just took a swing and just a true swing out of the rough, and he has come up lame. It looks like he is. We'll see if he's able to continue, but man, I tell you, every shot, if he messed with it, tweaked his back or his side, either one, it's not going to be easy the rest of the way. Dylan Fratelli, he hits it to within about 3 feet. Mackenzie Hughes here at 18. Now he is 2 back. He's posing. He's posing like he likes it. But it rode away on him, and it's going to roll off of not off the surface. Yeah, right on the fringe. So, welcome, folks. I realize it's only 20 after 9 on the East Coast. If you're with me on the West Coast at 20 after 6, all I can say is you're nuts. But Brian Harman, 4 under here at 18, has had a fabulous round. He's been in the lead part of today. Par 70, only 2 par 5s on this golf course. But it's not rearing its head right now. Not a lot of guys have been playing out of the sand. The ones that I predicted that would play bad, DeChambeau played out of the rough a lot. DJ played out of the rough a lot. And Rahm has played out of the sand and actually had to hit 2 and 3 shots to get out of the sand. I don't understand why they would be doing this. I mean, they could be taking fairway woods or even irons and be playing this course just fine. But they insist that they're going to try to impose their will on a course that's just not taking it. I was expecting it, though. That's what I fully expected, that they were going to hit it all over the lot in this rough, and you're not going to score like it. Louis Oosthuizen, 6 under. He's got a little wry smile going on right there. And at 17, Billy Horschel now at 7, par 3. And not bad. And it's getting better. Oh, my goodness. How about 3 feet, maybe 4 feet? And if he makes that, he'll be back to even par. So, um, Will Zalatoris, this is a guy we got to worry about now. It sure looked like he hurt himself. And he hits that one within 2 feet. But let's see. I mean, at that age, the last thing you want to have is back problems. And amateur Lynn makes a birdie there at one of the holes at 14, and he's actually 2 under now. He's made 4 birdies and 2 bogeys, so he's at 2 under. Tony Finau 1 under, and he misread that. He's just not a great putter. He just isn't. He really, that's what he could use more than anything. What's up, Paul Gobier? Yeah, we're doing pretty well. How are you enjoying the Open today? The Open Championship or the British Open, depending on what you were brought up on. I was brought up on the British Open, and in the last, 10, 12 years, the Open Championship. But I would say, why not call it the British Open? Yeah. Not had a chance to look yet. British Open for me, old school. I agree. I'm British Open too. I think so. That's what I call it. Why I call it the Open Championship? We have a U.S. Open and we have a British Open. Be proud of them. The U.S. Open, the British Open. Don't just call it. Be proud of your country as well as it's open. And let's be for real about it. Both they're predicting Rahm to win over here. Rahm's not having. He didn't have a good round today. Yeah, Rahm was the odds-on favorite. He's pulling the big wood out of the bag too much. He's not playing smart. Jordan Spieth, clubhouse leader right now at 5 under, 65 today. Played the course exactly the way you got to play it. If you don't mess around with these pot bunkers or the rough, it's not a hard course. It's not a hard course at all. But that's what you have to do. So let's see what's going to happen here. Links course position more important than distance. Oh, definitely. And you got to keep it out of the wind. Paul will tell you. Paul will tell us all. They showed a drop area at 18 if in stand difficult to get good lie in long grass. Yeah. Tell us right now what the temperature is over there, Paul. You're a good bit north of London. How many miles north of London are you? 200, maybe 200, 150. He's on the island north of the UK, and I'd say it's at least 200 miles, maybe more. About 650 north of London. Okay, I didn't realize you were that far out of London. Okay, and this course is roughly 90 to 100 miles east of London. So it's right on the shoreline. It's right on the shore. How breezy is it where you're at, Paul? Like right here, we may have 5-mile-an-hour winds. They're getting 14 and 15. And where Paul's at is probably even a little bit more, being that he's on islands it's probably breezy there all the time. 14 degrees here with 20 miles per hour wind, 20-mile-an-hour winds. 14 degrees Celsius is, I will tell you guys, it's got to be about 58, I guess. 14 degrees Celsius, 57 degrees. So rather cool there, okay? Current temperature. Current temperature in Fahrenheit. And it is only, well, it's only 9:30 here right now, okay? It's already 78 here, and it feels like 83. 78. It's going to get up to 92 today, 91, 92. So it is, oppressive heat. And also, on top of that, a lot of humidity. Very humid. Very, very humid. So it's a lot warmer here than where Paul's at. But over in England right now, I think it's probably in the mid 60s. They're wearing short sleeves, so they're not wearing sweaters. So we'll see what happens. Oh, Dylan Fratelli just slid and hit the right rim of the cup and missed it. And instead of a birdie, he will make a par at the end and ends up at 4 under. Will be warmer in Kent, yes. Oh, I can find out exactly what the temperature is there right now. Watch this. Current temperature, Royal St. George's Golf Course. 69. Yeah, 69. So it's very, very comfortable there. It really is. And we've got some of the Americans, as 71 was a high today in Sandwich, UK. And then tomorrow, supposed to be a high of 69. So nothing special. Saturday and Sunday. Sunday a little warmer, 74. But no rain to speak of in the next week and a half. So the 14th hole, the par 5 signature hole at Royal St. George's, yes. If you didn't watch earlier, 18, DeChambeau tried to drive the hole, and it does you no good to do that. He still came up 50 yards short. Now he's got a 50-yard chip shot. Probably easier to have a full shot. Out of bounds all down the right side of 14. Yeah. 18's out of bounds down the side of the right with the burn, right? With the burn of water. Yeah. 18 has it too. And I think that's where Dustin Johnson lost his tournament back a few years ago, 2011, I think. But at down 18, it's a burn, and a burn, it's like a trench of water, like a ditch. Hit way to the right. A lot of American golfers are teeing off right around now in the next few minutes. Patrick Reed, my pick to win. We'll see how he keeps the ball down. He has to keep it down out of the sand and out of these berms and out of this rough, no doubt about it. That'd be some drive. Yeah, he hit it about 60 yards short of the green, so he hit it right around a 400 yard. Maybe not quite that long, but it was a long drive. Yeah, he got it right there almost to the. He went for the, but like I say, he went for the green and didn't quite get there. So that is something. Yeah, you're right. That is something there. A lot of my picks, other than Brandt Snedeker, is already played. He's playing right now. I think he's at the 13th hole. Last I looked, either it's 1 or 2 under. Playing okay, not playing bad. We got Webb Simpson coming out, American. I think he'll play well. Patrick Reed, American. I think he's going to play well. Mickelson, he's always a wild card here. We'll see what happens with him. And there goes Shane Lowry, defending champion, right into the bunker. You just cannot do that, guys. You just cannot be going into the bunker. Will Zalatoris here at 16. And he makes his putt after being in that rough. I think it was a par putt, but it looked like he was hurt. Pot bunkers here, very deep, high face. You're exactly right. Actually, he made a birdie on 16, so it was a par 3, and he made a 2 there. But he's showing no ill will, no ill effects. He was coming out of the rough and looked like he was really, really hurting. Our leader, Oosthuizen, here at the 18th, 400. Today it's playing 444. And played that about as straight as he could have played it. Let's see if it's in the middle of the fairway. Oh, no. Louis. He's up against the face of a bunker. He'll be lucky if he gets this one out. Yeah, and he's in the left side, up against the frame. He can't hit it into the fairway because he's right-handed. If he hits it out, he's got to hit it into the rough. This is going to require some big-time magic. Dustin Johnson just missed his putt at. Let's see what hole he's at. He's on down the course too. He's playing close to the end. He may be at 18. I don't know where he's exactly at. No. 16th. So he was at the par 3 16th. He chipped and then made a putt. He's 2 under now. It's where he stands. Francesco Molinari at 6, par 3. He is already 1 under. Yeah, Oosthuizen 6 under. And yeah, he's at 18. And he's, like I say, he's the one's in trouble. He's going to lose a shot or 2 here, I feel like. Phil Mickelson, he tees off 14 minutes from now. And if he won this tournament, all I can say is his diet, exercise, and all that is, he better not ever change it to be a guy 50 plus years old. If he won 2 majors in the same year, that would be a starting trend. That would be a trend, because whoever did it after him, everybody would say they're doing the Mickelson. Then they're doing the Mickelson. So we'll see what happens. But we've already seen a left-hander today that's playing really good. Brian Harman, they're showing some of his shots from today. Made a lot of putts. Good putters here should really, really thrive. That's why I think Webb Simpson has a legit chance on doing something here. I think he has a very legit chance. And Jordan Spieth, he's come around. His game has come around, especially in the last 6 months. Justin Rhodes needs watching. This 3 under with a few holes left. Yeah, Justin Rose. Right now, Justin Rose is not on the Ryder Cup team. Think about that. He is not on the Ryder Cup team for Europe. I don't know how you leave him off. He has been a driving force for the Europeans for the last 20 years. And I think he has to be put on the team, but we'll see. Um, the captain is definitely looking. He's watching close, but we'll see where he's at right now. Louis Oosthuizen at the 18th hole, one clear of Spieth and Harman. Harman, he came in with a 65 as well. 321 start for Rory, so that would be 10:21. Yeah, 10:21. So it's still about almost 45 minutes for Rory to start. Yeah, and let's see what happens with Lowry. Lowry may be clear enough, but I'm telling you, I do not like. He cleared it, but he didn't get anywhere close to the hole. He's still way short of the green. He's 70 yards short of the green. Now let's see what Oosthuizen's going to do. First off, they're going to go back to Dustin Johnson teeing off on his 17th. 4-16. Looks like he's going with lesson driver, just try to get it down there. And that's exactly what he did. And he's actually in the middle of the fairway so far, but it's rolling, it's rolling, it's rolling. It's in the middle of the fairway. Yeah. So he's undulating fairways. You never know which way you're going. And now let's see what Oosthuizen's going to do. He's not as close to. He had to lay up. He takes his medicine, and he's probably 75 yards. Maybe not. Maybe 60 yards, 50, 60 yards. But he's still got a chip shot and a putt to come in at 64 today. It's gonna be a chore. I think he'll be lucky to make a chip and a putt right here from 60 yards on 18. 18's not an easy green to read either. So we'll see what happens there. Phil Mickelson tees off in about 4 minutes, I think. 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So odds are they show that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what's happening here. I don't have a name. A lot of people like McIlroy in this tournament. That was a nice shot. That was Jon Rahm. Jon Rahm right now. Let's see where Jon Rahm is. He's not on the leaderboard. So British Open leaderboard. Let's see where Jon Rahm is right now. And if you're not under par today, you're in trouble. You cannot afford to be over par. You just cannot afford to be. And there's a lot of big names right now. They're down, at the +1 and stuff. Darren Clarke won here in 2011, 10 years ago. And he has won over through his first round. Bryson DeChambeau won over. There's no sense in that. There's no sense in him being won over. Snedeker won over through 12. He has hit a wall. Let's see. Jon Rahm through 17 is 2 over. And he's tied for 90th. He would not make the cut by any stretch. Jon Rahm. And now tied for 91st. Yeah, I don't see where the course is playing that hard right now. It's probably playing as easy as it's going to play. And most of the people having trouble are not Americans. There's one American there, Hammer, 5 over, but a lot of others, Northern Ireland and Germany and Australia, just not playing well. Just not playing well. Patrick Harrington, the captain of the Ryder Cup team, And you gotta think he's looking at Justin Rose here. All right, Stewart Cink at 17. He is 4 under. He's on his senior tour himself, and oh no, he didn't make that one. Bad read there. He's still about a foot and a half, 2 feet away to stay at 4 under. So the scoring is there. The scoring is there. You don't see shirts flapping. And a good note. How about this one? Does anybody know how many trees there are on Royal St. George's course?
I do.
Shh, don't tell. Does anybody know how many trees there are on Royal St. George's course? It's a well-known fact. It's not a hidden fact. So if you know that one, you can definitely put it up on the screen. And obviously, if you're stop the video, you can put the if you're not watching this live, and you can put your answer on, and then I'll give you the answer here in just a minute. So somebody in here live may know. It'd be very, very interesting. With a links course, it's not a lot of trees because you don't see a lot. And the exact amount I do have. I do have that at my disposal here. So Shane Lowry, 1 over for the day, does not look at all impressed. And wow, the back 9, he shot 35. So he shot even par on the front, even par. 1 over on the front, but even par on the back with 3 bogeys. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Catlin for birdie. Yes. Found a clown's mouth. Yes. That's a 45, 50 footer there. That's a long putt. It may have been further than that. Oosthuizen now. And he makes his par at 18. He comes into the house with a 64. 64. He has got to be, not a bogey on the card, folks. 33 going out, 31 coming in. The back 9 is easier. But boy, oh boy, a 31. That is impressive. A 64, 6 under. And now Jon Rahm at 18 has a chance to finish a day at 1 over. He is 2 over right now. He would miss the cut by a monster amount right now. He is not playing well. He is not playing well. And he cannot afford to have a bad finish here. He's on the Ryder Cup team, but still, you want to get as many points here in, and he made it. You want to get as many points as you can for the Cup, not the Ryder Cup, but for the Championship Cup, and finishing at 1 over. Yeah, he's 7 back, but tomorrow he gets tee off. In fact, I think tomorrow he'll tee off a little later. So he'll get a little rest. We'll see what's happening. Phil Mickelson is on the tee box right now. I thought he was teeing off from 40 and 942, but I guess it's 47, 48. So we will see Phil Mickelson, his entire 18 holes. The wind is not oppressive right now. If he plays a smart round of golf, keeps that driver put away when you don't need it, there may be 2 or 3 shots that he can use the driver. But other than that, leave it in the bag. Put a 3-iron out there. Hit it 245 yards, whatever. And so we'll see what happens there. So we'll see what happens there. Those just joining us right now, the leader in the clubhouse, 6 under, 64. Louis Oosthuizen played a great round of golf, flawless card, no bogeys, and that's out there today. It's out there. So if you shoot over par today, you are losing shots, not to just the leader, to 95% of them. You got to today. You got to shoot a 68 or better. Did Duran win that match last night? I missed the ending. Sorry for an off subject. That's fine, Mark, man. Yes. He won. He won a unanimous decision. Yes, he did. So we'll have a trilogy. We'll have a rematch. That'll come back on the channel pretty soon. We'll do it pretty soon. Everybody that's watching today, we're going to see how these Americans come out the gate in the afternoon. Patrick Reed, Phil Mickelson just getting ready to tee off. Stuart Sink, 50-some years old. Here on 18, he's 4 under already. And is he going to be it? No, he's going to, is he going to miss that? Yeah, it looks like he missed the bunker on 18. There's one bunker that's been eating everybody up. He missed it. So very good job there. Dustin Johnson tried to go 3 under. No, he just is not the greatest putter in the world. I'm sorry. Putting leader in 2019, that was just not. I'm sorry. It was something, he made some lucky putts. He's just not that great a putter. And I'll let you listen to this. Phil Mickelson. Okay, so Phil Mickelson is teeing off now. I turned the volume up on my television. He's teeing off here at 9:48 Eastern Time. So it is what? 2:48. 2:48 over in England. They're 93 miles, about roughly 93 miles east of London. It's about 69 degrees down there, 14-mile-an-hour winds, and they're playing on a course, Royal St. George's. I posed this question to Chad a little while ago. Does anybody know how many trees are on Royal St. George's course? And Phil is in the fairway, well down the fairway too. Looks good. That was a beautiful shot right there. Anybody know how many trees that are on the course of Royal St. George's? Tyrrell Hatton now, he's a past Masters champion. He is just a muscular guy, short young man, stubby, but I tell you, he is got a lot of muscles going on there. And if he plays well, he could be there on Sunday. I guess the knock on him is always that he has too many lulls in his round where he doesn't play the best, and he's starting in the cabbage already. That is not where to start. You've got to hit the fairways, guys. I mean, we're talking. I'm 6'3", 6'4". This rough comes to my knees, so we're talking what, 1.5 feet, 2 foot, and the ball's down in there. Getting it out is doing good. You're not even thinking about getting it to the green. Kevin Kisner now, he's got a sweater on. He's got a hoodie on. So that's kind of unusual. Let's see what he does. You would think maybe that might tighten him up as well. Let's see if he's going to hit it over in the right. Yeah. So Phil's the only one of those 3 to hit the ball in the fairway. Phil's longtime caddy, his brother, is on the course with him, Tim Mickelson. And Tim, they say, is one of the better putters. If he was to get in a putting contest with some of these other um, other guys that are caddying. So I think he helps Phil a lot. Rory McIlroy, they're going to tell us how many minutes it is. It's roughly 30 minutes till he tees off. Tees off in 30 minutes, yeah. So it'll be like, 3:21 England time. It'll be 10:21 here. All right, someone's looking to putt. It's Justin Rose at 17. He can go 4 under if he makes this. Oh, he just missed it. Ooh, he burned it on the edge of the cup, and he's got a putt for par. Coming back at 17. Rose playing a very good round of golf there. Most of them are. Most of them are playing great. Abear, I don't know who Abear is. I cannot tell you. But he pulled that ball out of the cup like, okay, I'm ready to move on. So I don't know exactly what was happening there. So we got Stuart Sink here at 18, his second shot. And he's trying to get it close. He would love to be on the leaderboard close to the top after today. And he missed it. Oh boy, he missed that. He missed that green. It looks like he needed to pull 2 extra clubs up. So the winds and stuff like that did not rear its ugly head there. And now the wind, it looks like the breeze is starting to pick up a little bit. Fox here at 7 for Eagle off the green and almost made it. Tap in birdie for Fox. He will be 2 under. Very well done. Zalatoris. He's not giving up. He's got a par putt here, about a foot and a half. Oh, he missed it. All he did is slug that one. Oh my goodness, he pushed it. Boy, oh boy, that was just a lazy putt. Lazy putt. Man, oh man. Can't do that. Can't have those type. And she's the young lady there is interviewing Louis. What can Louis say? I putted well. I drove it straight. That's what he did. A 6 under out there is to be had by these professionals. I'm surprised more of them are not up there. I really am. The score is there, but you got to be pretty precise with your irons, and your drive has to be in the fairway. That's all it is. It's not a long course. Now it's over 7,000 yards, and there's only 2 par 5s. Yes, but you get so much run out of the ball when you do drive it. If you drive it 240, you're probably getting another 35, 40 yards of roll. If you drive the ball 300 yards, if it stays on the fairway, it's probably going 350, 360, 370. That's the type of ball roll they're getting right now. I don't understand why anybody right now would not be scoring at least 3, 4, 5 under. Professionals. His first birdie of the day came at 8, then 9, then 10, 3 in a row, then 13, 14, and then skip one over to 16. So he birdied 1, 5, 1, 3, and the rest 4s today. Mickelson at the first hole. And it looks like he's trying to hook it in there, and that's a nice shot. He's about 25 feet away. He went a little long there, but he will take that. Phil Mickelson. And the lowest driving accuracy percentages by the field over in the Open Championships. I got to look at that again. Royal St. George's course, of the last 3 courses that has the lowest driving percentages, back in 2003, Royal St. George's, only 45.9% of all the drives hit were in the fairway. And then 2011, 8 years later, 47.5. So over 50% of the drives here at this course, people are missing them the last 2 times they've been here. Today, looks like it's been about the same thing. It doesn't look like anything's changed. A lot of guys are missing the fairways. The greens, yeah, but the fairways especially, they're missing the fairways. So Stewart Cink is chipping it up there, and he nearly made it. Foot and a half away, and he makes it. And he shot a clean card. 34 on the front, 32 on the back, equals a 66. 4 under, two shots back. I'm sure Stewart Cink would definitely, if you'd have told him to start off today with a 66, he would have jumped at the opportunity. So very well done by he. And as well as a lot of other guys. There a lot of guys are playing well today. But he's way up the leaderboard. 4 under. He's tied for 4th. Oosthuizen still at 6 under. 2 tied at 5 under. Spieth and Harman. So South African. And then 2 Americans. Dustin Johnson now. Let's see what he's going to do. He's in the fairway. So let's see who's driving now. Schauffele, McIntyre, Fowler. A lot of folks like Fowler this week. I'm not saying he can't win, but Xander Schauffele is a guy to watch out for too. He's wicked long, but if he plays within himself, he certainly can be there on Sunday. I'm not sure. I didn't pick him. I just think a lot of times he tries to overdrive the situations. So we'll see what happens. But 149th British Open, Royal St. George's, 90-some miles east of London, 69 degrees, and it's 3 p.m. there. And Xander Schauffele, 3 previous appearances, and he has come in second before. So see what he does here at the first. He likes it. He's picking up the tee and right on the edge of the rough. Not the nicest shot right there. Really isn't. Let's see. I believe we got a lefty here. We do have a lefty. Robert McIntyre. Last Open, he came in 6th. So, see what happens here. Nice looking drive. Will it stay out of? Looks like it will. Yeah, short of the bunker. That's what you want to be. And Ricky Fowler, the fashion plate is what I like to call him. He as much money as he's making, it's all due to the clothing he wears, his clothing line. But is he comfortable enough to hit a ball straight down a fairway? We'll see. No, he is way over. Oh, 20 yards to the right. So we've been on here 45 minutes, guys, and it's 10 a.m. I'm going to watch some more of the golf. We'll see what happens. Lots more action going to happen. If you're in the States, turn it over to the Golf Channel and definitely watch it. A lot of hold putts, a lot of putts being holed, and so it's being very, very interesting to watch. Okay, I'll see you again. My name's Rob. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. God bless, and just have yourself a great, great day. Okay, bye bye. Thanks a lot.